Hello everyone, so we are starting today with a new question, longest common prefix. It is a easy level question, but it is a very important question. You will see this in lot of companies. You will either see this question directly or you will see a part of this question including in some bigger question. But the concept of longest is very important. Everyone should know this concept. So let's start. You have given an input string strs and these three strings are given in that. You have to just give the result of the common strings which are in the strs, like in flower, flow and flight. You can see that fl are common. These two are common. These two words are common in all the three strings. So you have to return just f and l. So this is what we need to do here. Let's see how we will proceed. Now I hope you got the question, and if there is no common prefix, return an empty string. I'm directly writing the code, and along with the code I will explain. So first step is that we have to find the minimum length of the strings whichever is there. Like in this, the flow is having the minimum length, so we have to find a string whichever is having the minimum length. So what will the code of finding the string which is having minimum length? First we define minimum length to string first element. Now for I in strings, if length of I is less than minimum length, then we will update minimum length to length of I. So by this, in our minimum length, we will be having the length of the string whose length is minimum. Like in this, flow is having the length 4, and the rest all other strings are having length greater than 4. So in minimum length length variable, we are storing the length of the string minimum which is having a minimum length. And why we are doing so? Because when we are writing flow, flower and flight, these three words, so you can see that the minimum longest common prefix in these three strings which will be the minimum of the minimum string. Like flow is having a minimum length, so it will be not greater than the length of flow, like this. It can be less than or equal to the length of minimum string. It can be equal to 4 or it can be equal to 3, equal to 2, equal to 1, but it will not be greater than the length of the minimum string which is in strs list. That's why we are finding the length of minimum string. You will get the idea in few minutes what I am doing. Just be patient. Now we are finding the longest common prefix. For longest common prefix, first we have to take a string which is empty, so we are taking that string result equals to empty string, and then for I in range minimum length, so we have to loop, so we are using a loop for minimum length. And why we are using this? Because we want to read each character of first string to match each character of other strings whichever are there, and we will do this operation till 4 times because we have minimum length equal. So for first f we are taking this f and we are matching that. If all other are having the first character as f, then we will append the first character in our result. That's why we are doing so. So how we will do? We will take a current variable, right in next line, current variable, and in current variable we will store string of first string and its first character. We will write like string 0 and then I, because I is having 0 value, so it will store the f here. In this line we are storing current as f, current is having the f. Now we will proceed and we will have n equals length of strings, and we will use again a for loop for j in range, and we will match f to these strings as I had said earlier, these strings. If the first character of these strings is equal to the first character of this first current string, this is current, then we will append to result. So for this we will write for j in range 1 comma n and if strs of j I is not equal to current, then we will just simply return result, else we will result plus equal to current. We will add the current value to result if it is not equal to, and at last we will return our result. Let's see. Invalid syntax, return valid. Then suppose integer and string of I. We can do like this for I range I length str I level str. So I had just updated this sentence. Here I had written, I had not used the length function, store minimum length is string directly written. That's why I had resolved that. Now you can see that our both test cases has been executed. This is the solution. I hope you got the idea. Thank you.